Okay, now that's film and television.
Okay.
Now pan out.
Yeah, and now we're gonna see theater.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at actors who are best known and esteemed for their dramatic chops, but are surprisingly a cut up in conversation.
And I remember Kanye looking down the table like, oh my God, she farts.
Number 10, Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac can immerse himself into tragic everymen and sterling figures alike, with the occasional detour into comic relief.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first.
His real-life persona mixes all of that behind surreally self-aware humor. Isaac stays deadpan when creating or perfectly reacting to the weirdest moments in interviews.
Yeah, they'd love to get that script back, and I said, yeah, I'll send it. And then like a week goes by, and then it was like, the lawyers would like to have the script back. I was like, yep, right away. There you go.
It's no surprise to fans that he's just that cool. Well, maybe not so much when he performed a song about hippos that he wrote for his kids.
Hippopotamus.
This viral moment on Jimmy Fallon still just made everyone fall more in love with Isaac. You need only see him in interviews to understand his deadpan commitment to a bit, even when nobody else is able to keep a straight face.
I'm not into the Baby Yoda thing.
Really? He's so cute. Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Kill it.
Kill it.
Number 9, Kate Winslet. Very few can epitomize grace and grit on the screen like Kate Winslet. The Oscar-winning legend bears an exalted reputation, but has always kept it casual in conversation.
Leo would sometimes say to me, sweetie, I gotta pee. Okay, I know, so have I. And so I sort of swim away for 3 meters, la, 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 la. Oh, warm patch, and then swim back.
She's very bombastic and chatty, with plenty of lively stories to tell. She still knows how to engage an interviewer with fun banter and the perfect response to any question. Oftentimes, that perfect response is a healthy dose of sass.
And you were sick, I remember. You were very sick, and you were obsessively hand sanitizing, and I thought, okay, he's one of those people.
What?
And then COVID happened, and I was like, I'm gonna be one of those people.
The candid Winslet is nothing if not outspoken and strong-willed. This is surely what makes her such a masterful dramatist and an inspirational public figure. Her many admirers can count on it also makes her a riot in interviews.
Promise me this, Rose.
What?
You'll let me get up on that door with you.
Come on, darling, there's room for 2.
Number 8, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is as great as any showman for his musical chops and visceral acting range. Even his superhero brand is one of the most brooding and tragic out there. But rest assured, that Wolverine is a lot fuzzier in person.
You look amazing, John Cena. Do you understand me? You are amazing.
Jackman is absurdly charming, to say nothing of friendly. He's always up for playing around or telling cute jokes in between insights into his dedicated work ethic.
You know what, after I win, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna say meow, 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 because I speak cat.
As remarkable as anything about this otherworldly talent is how genuinely relatable he seems to be. His chats are like sharing good laughs with a good friend. That good friend just happens to be award-winning dramatic actor Hugh Jackman.
Rely on each other for
Yeah.
the real kind of advice that you want, you know.
And your apartment that you let me know.
Number 7, Meryl Streep. 3-time Oscar winner Meryl Streep is considered the gold standard of a serious actor. She's also nailed comedy roles in recent years, though it was a natural progression from her interview style.
I'm screaming, and I say, you know, and I slam a book down, and the kids say, ooh, so dramatic.
The charismatic Streep is a deceptively jovial spirit and expressive storyteller. Her sheer presence is riveting, but her laugh is naturally infectious, and her sharp wit makes any chat more exuberant.
Not all the auditions went that brilliantly
No.
in the beginning. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
No.
If it's true that people told a producer for The Devil Wears Prada that Streep wasn't funny enough for her Golden Globe-winning turn, they must have not seen her in interviews. She's earned plenty of laughs in and out of character throughout her incomparable career.
Consider doing some TV? Yes. Anybody has any ideas? I'm currently available.
Number 6, Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal has taken on drug kingpins, intergalactic criminals, and zombies. He's also taken on Shakespeare in the theater. The truth is that the prolific leading man is kind of a nerd, and proud of it.
We are from
Planet Earth.
He's very earnest and self-aware, but confidently manages even the most awkward of banter. His good-natured interjections in group interviews always steal the spotlight.
The breakups and the heartache of falling in love.
It's so painful to lose your soul, like, you know, the person that you're not supposed to be with.
He's even mastered wholesome dad jokes, though that isn't how he got the flattering title of Daddy. Pascal brings up the internet's crush on him a lot in conversation.
But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Well founded as it is on his dramatic talents, his polite yet attention-grabbing antics always make for meme-worthy interviews. Number 5. Jennifer Lawrence. Any performance from Oscar winner Jennifer Lawrence can be called an event. Even the raunchy comedy No Hard Feelings was considered a revelation, though not so much for true fans. Lawrence is a total blast in interviews, with high energy and a brash sense of humor.
And so I get on the red carpet and I'm like, don't look drunk. Don't look drunk. And then I look like I've been electrified. Oh my God.
The glamour icon has no problem getting shockingly candid in her anecdotes. She regularly makes headlines for her outspoken views and relatable quips.
And then Nick would just be like, oh, well, I guess that's it. Go back to bed. And I was like, oh, hell no. No!
Such unpredictability has made her one of the big names to look for in talk shows. While that public image doesn't take away from Lawrence's esteem in drama, her giddy chats also have to be seen to be believed.
And then my friend walked by and I grabbed her and I was like, oh, this is Elizabeth Taylor. And she was like, no, it's not.
Number 4. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe has to be one of the most intimidating figures on the screen. It may be hard to believe that he can put people at ease in conversation.
You guys trained with a mortician?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before? And
you know, the truth is, sort of.
The versatile character actor is by all reports a sweetheart, who looks enthusiastic about discussing his craft in interviews. He's also quick with a one-liner or quirky banter.
But there is a thing going around online that I was looking at that everyone wants you to play they want you to play Joker.
Hasn't that been done?
As blood-curdling as his iconic cackling is, it's quite infectious when he's out of character. Certainly, a wide range of roles and accolades suggest how great of an actor Dafoe is, but you really have no idea until you see him light up an interview with his warm, playful humor.
What is Willem Dafoe like in real life? You're looking at him, baby. Jeez.
Number 3. Timothy Olyphant. Classic TV dramas like Deadwood and Justified suggest that Timothy Olyphant is strictly no nonsense. In interviews, however, he's pretty much all nonsense.
Do the whole thing where you tell, by the way, I'm on the show Santa Clarita Diet, you guys should watch it. So listen, we might get time to show a clip, but if we don't,
He is an off-the-wall personality, hemming up absurd banter and gags in the most delightful way. He makes even the most crass exchanges sound wholesome, especially when playing off of his good friend Conan O'Brien. Some even consider Olyphant to be one of the talk show legend's funnest recurring guests.
it's like the who's who of actors and then who? And that's me. I'm the who.
Seeing him act that extravagant humor in Santa Clarita Diet was probably one of the dark comedy's biggest shocks to casual viewers. The truth is that Olyphant is always a scream behind that signature steely charisma.
I was drawn to the bruise.
This is
very attractive.
That's because I'm an athlete. Oh, any kind of athletes like me and like Pele. We got very similar.
Number 2. Denzel Washington. It doesn't get more charismatic than Denzel Washington, a larger-than-life force in dramas and thrillers, and yet, he's an unexpectedly relatable riot to talk to.
I did a Julius Caesar, which is even preparation for Macbeth.
Right.
And it was about an 80-something-year-old woman. She said, boy, if I was about 3 years younger.
Known for downplaying his movie star status, Washington keeps interviewers on their toes with folksy charm and wit. When he starts in with a hearty laugh, it's hard to not join in.
I made a decision to sign autographs every night. I don't know what I did. Oh yeah, it ain't happening this time, no.
At least it's on brand for him to improvise charming one-liners with impeccable delivery. Washington remains a classic professional who knows when to get down to business with his work and social issues. But in his casual, naturally hilarious moments, one of Hollywood's most commanding leading men becomes one of the most lovable.
I mean funny like a clown. I amuse you.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Jake Gyllenhaal. The intense method actor is also committed to deadpan, oddball antics.
I have sourdough rising.
Is that?
It's
It's resting. My sourdough's resting.
George Clooney, one of the suavest men in Hollywood, can be refreshingly self-aware.
Had you ever had twins before?
I've never had twins before. Well, that's kind of a leading question, isn't it?
Russell Crowe, the intimidating acting titan, knows how to entertain with his wild anecdotes.
Are you really bonding during this time, Russell?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're very close.
Close. Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch, a debonair dramatist who sincerely tries to make his chats fun.
I don't know, there's something about it that makes me want to kind of do this.
Giancarlo Esposito. When not playing terrifying villains, he's a cordial and naturally clever guest.
So I go to the bathroom, I come back out, I say, hey, my name is Giancarlo, I'm not Gus. She says, I know, but you just scared me so badly. I said, I'll go back to my seat now. Have a good piss.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Harrison Ford.
You tell Malto, and you tell Nico too, that this is cheap. Cheap politics.
Harrison Ford's raw, rugged screen persona perfectly fits any serious genre. At the same time, hilarious self-awareness is part of what makes Han Solo and Indiana Jones such iconic action heroes. It's definitely what makes Ford so great to interview.
This one, they dislocated the ankle forward.
Hey, that's worth a lot of money.
He's effortlessly cool, even when he leans into the absurd. He doesn't need to ham it up when he's so strikingly direct. If anything, his grumpy disposition makes the trolling even funnier.
Why don't we see if we can get Ryan Gosling?
His outspoken deadpan shows the difference between playing things straight and playing around. As riveting in character as he is unpredictable in interviews, Ford himself shows that serious talents don't have to take their public image too seriously. Which actors consistently move you to tears, even with laughter during interviews? Share some banter in the comments.
Let's not talk about money.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.